no hockey in Sioux City without Gary Lipshutz. It was his idea to have a minor league hockey team here, and he laid the groundwork for Sioux City to get a team in the United States Hockey League.
Well, it all started because there was an amateur team called the Eagles, and they were going to fold, and so some of us got together and said we should keep it going.
Was he the godfather of hockey here in Sioux City? He was also one of the driving forces to make the United States Hockey League into what it became as the top junior A league in the country. And he had to, when he was league president, kind of get the ball rolling for that change to take place.
The idea that it's such a ingrained part of the Sioux City sports community is just wonderful. And I think also nobody knew what hockey was. I mean, I should say no, but very few did. And have had wonderful experiences doing that. And none of that would have happened without the Musketeers. I came up with the idea of Musketeers because there were 3 Musketeers, and this is where Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota. And Ray Munlux was a guy at Channel 14. He designed it with the 3 swords crossing Sioux City from the 3 different states. That's the best logo. You can show that to somebody in town and they know it's the hockey team. To me, that's always been my favorite because it explains exactly what the team means to Siouxland.
That's how we got to where we are today, thanks to Gary.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Lipshutz.
So I got to know Jim Peck in 1974, and as soon as we started watching him, none of his teammates wanted to get in the way when he would shoot.
What a shot.
He brought it. When he wound up, you didn't want to be in the way of that puck. That 100-mile-an-hour slap shot must have seemed like 120 miles an hour to the goaltender from the shorter point. It had that flare on the ice, and that you didn't have to wear a helmet in those early days all the time.
From 1974 to 1978, Jim Peck ruled the blue line in the USHL, especially inside the small confines of the auditorium.
I mean, I really grew to love playing in this place because you could shoot from anywhere in this rink. There was a lot of times when I would just kind of cross the center line, and then if there wasn't anything, I guess that I could, if I could make happen, I guess I just take a shot at the net from there. You get a goal every once in a while too, I guess, because they don't expect it. A guy could really get to love playing in this rink, and I did, to tell you the truth.
In just 4 seasons, Peck scored 77 goals and racked up 282 points, which set the franchise scoring record for defensemen and put him 3rd overall in scoring. He was also first-team All-USHL and the League Defenseman of the Year twice.
Nobody had the offensive skills that he did among league defensemen, but he was a great two-way player, and he had the speed to get back, even if he did lead an offensive rush up the ice.
Jimmy Peck certainly was the total package.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Peck.
It wasn't a matter of, I hope Shoffstall scores tonight. No, it's how many goals is he going to get tonight? How many assists will he rack up to? It became evident in 84-85 very quickly that Scott Shoffstall was going to be a player the likes of hardly anybody else we'd seen here before.
Nicknamed the Breeze, number 14 is a Musketeers icon. Shoffstall scored 130 goals in 130 games in Sioux City. He racked up 114 points in his second season and was the league MVP. He then came back for half a season in 85-86 to add an embarrassment of riches to what's widely regarded as the greatest team in USHL history.
He's going to play second line. You have a league MVP playing second line that next year, and you have who would be the league MVP and the runner-up playing first line that year. National championship.
In 2.5 years, Shoffstall set the Musketeers scoring record with 234 points. He also had 11 hat tricks in one season, a USHL record.
I spent a lot of time after practice just shooting pucks. So at the auditorium, I wanted to get to the point where my head was down. I knew where the net was, and I could just hit the pipe, hit the pipe, hit the pipe, hit the pipe. So you didn't have to take a look up. I didn't need to take extra time. I could just get a shot off, boom, quick. And if it didn't go in, somebody had a rebound, vice versa. It was just great because you get 2,500 people in that auditorium, and it was just loud. And you could feel the energy every night. I've said that before. You know, you come down the steps of the auditorium to get to the ice surface, and I mean, you could just feel the energy. The celebration was playing, and the fans were going nuts before the game even started.
You couldn't score more than he would. You couldn't physically intimidate him. You weren't going to be faster than he was. He was a great two-way player too, and you know, you probably couldn't out trash talk him either. So
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck stopping him.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 14.